Getting ready for the Christmas season is my favorite time of year, but it definitely involves a lot of preparations if I want it to not feel chaotic, and I'm starting off this Christmas season with a good fall takedown, home reset, deep cleaning of all of the main spaces we're going to be decorating in. Also, a fun kickoff, or I guess you could say an ending to the fall season in my mind, is our daughter's birthday. We have an early November birthday, so I think it's the perfect transition to leave Halloween behind us, have this birthday celebration, and then step into Christmas. So first thing I'm doing actually is opening up all of the Amazon packages that I had ordered and my mom had ordered for my daughter's birthday. I'm going to wrap all of these gifts for her and then stash them away. This was filmed the night before her birthday, and I just hid these in a room that's actually under construction that my daughters know not to go into because we're kind of short on hiding spaces in this house. Do you guys have like a designated spot where you hide gifts that you're holding on to or things you don't want your kids to see? Because in our home, we really don't have a lot of hidden corners. So if you know our home, this is actually just going into the demolished bathroom that's currently demolished, and hopefully they're not going into. Now, I had hopes to actually decorate for Christmas shortly after cleaning up all of this space in my house. You'll see that I end up clearing out a corner where we're going to put our Christmas tree, taking all of the decor off our mantle. You'll see all of that deep cleaning in a little bit, but we actually got hit with a bit of the beginning of sick season, flu season, super minor little bugs, but the girls must have brought something home from school, and so we're slowly all getting it one at a time, and I am so not ready for this winter cold and flu season. I've never really thought that much about this time of year being like a sick season, but now as a parent with kids in like a school setting 2 days a week, the germs are coming home and it's a very not fun time. Last year, if you remember, we all had the flu over Christmas at my in-laws, and it was just a really not fun time, which is sad because Christmas is so much fun. So I'm just kind of anticipating and bracing myself for a rough winter. I know it's not like the most positive mindset, but is there anything you guys do for your family to get through this season unscathed or avoiding any illnesses? I don't want to get controversial, but I'm actually just like thinking about maybe personally myself getting the flu shot. I've never really had one, I don't think, but if it can make the flu season less miserable, for me at least, then I feel better about going around and taking care of everybody else if they get sick. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys do to protect your home, protect your family through this sick season. I know there's not much to do besides washing your hands and resting once you get sick, but that's just something that's been on my mind a lot leading into this Christmas season that's less on the fun side, but also kind of part of like keeping your home clean. Having less clutter out and less junk out and cleaning your surfaces regularly, I think is important to just not let things get stale and germy and gross, especially during a sick season. So this was a super refreshing day for me to like wipe down all of the major surfaces in our main living space. It felt very clean and very sanitized, whatever the word is. It felt nice afterwards to have that taken care of. But here I am just finishing up with all of the presents and going to hide them. The next day we had her birthday, and it was such a sweet, sweet day. She is so cute. Our daughter, she's just turning 2, and they loved all of the gifts and had so much fun with the cake and the presents, and it was a very sweet time. But now we are ready for Christmas. We are full on Christmas mode. Moving on to collecting all of our fall decor, I really did not do a ton this year. We actually don't have a huge fall decor collection. I think living in a renovation home that's only very partially finished doesn't give me a lot of spaces that I want to put a bunch of seasonal decor out in, but I was able to collect it all in, fit it all into one Costco tote. And this year we ended up not carving any of our pumpkins. We painted a couple of them, and then the girls randomly just get these like from school or pumpkin patches and stuff. And I figured I'd just like throw these in this random corner of our backyard where we put like random dirt piles and rocks and things that just don't have a spot in our yard. We just kind of throw it all back here. So I added the pumpkins to that pile just to let them have nature take its course. I felt bad putting them in the trash, and I didn't want to go through carving them and like harvesting the seeds or any of that. And we didn't have anywhere like to go and like deposit them that wasn't just the trash. So I thought, return them to where they came from. Maybe we'll see what happens to them throughout the next year or winter out in the backyard. But now we're putting everything back in that Costco tote. I'm wrapping up anything breakable in a few little like Halloween t-shirts I have or sweatshirts I have. And like I said, there's not a ton. We have children's books, a few little pumpkin decors, some mugs, just minor things. I feel good having a like really minimal collection, although I definitely could see ourselves enjoying a larger collection of seasonal decor once we've done more projects in the house. There's just not as many spaces to decorate when they're not all like completed. So I'm putting that down in the garage. I had to wait for my older daughter to wake up from her nap to go and grab this little Hey Boo banner out of her room. So I'm adding that to our pile. And then the next day I had both girls out of the house and I was able to go through a bunch of their art projects. We love to display their work and they love to see it hung up. It's a very sweet little corner of our house by this little IKEA table we have, but it is something that I go through regularly and only hold on to my most favorite of favorite things. I definitely do not keep all of my kids' artwork. If I had to put like a number to it, I would say we keep 5%, maybe 3 to 5% of what they make, and the rest of it, I don't think too hard. I just put it straight in the trash and let it go. I don't really struggle that much with keeping their art projects. I think some people do, but for me, I keep my favorite stuff, mostly the things that have like their handprints or footprints, and the rest is gone. Now, the sensory table gets used a lot, and it was definitely due for a deep clean, so I'm doing that here. Magic eraser, spray in a rag, our Dyson, like all of the works for it to get it nice and clean. And then I'm going to move it downstairs to our basement because this is the corner for our Christmas tree. And very exciting for me, and maybe even for you if you enjoy our Christmas content, is we finally have bought a new Christmas tree. Christian literally just ordered it about 30 minutes ago, sitting right next to me on the couch while I'm editing this video. I don't know when it's coming, but it's the viral Home Depot Christmas tree, and I am so excited. We have had the same wonky, tilted, like sparse $60 Target Christmas tree for our entire marriage. So this is what, our like 7th Christmas together. And we always talk about every year of next year we'll get like a nicer tree. And so this year we finally did it. And here I'm just picking up some of the random bits and bobs that got left behind underneath this table. We have some toys. There's always bits of Play-Doh or sand, or I've like painted dried pasta before, and they will play with that too. So that stuff all falls back here. And this is gonna be a good clean so we can put the tree here whenever it's ready. Hopefully it gets delivered pretty soon and I can film a Christmas decorate with me video. And then we're gonna go around and just tidy up the rest of this living space. You guys also need to let me know down in the comments, are you team Christmas starts the day after Halloween, or are you a purist and believe you need to wait until after Thanksgiving? I think this like phenomenon of celebrating or like decorating for Christmas earlier kind of started during like the 2020 lockdown stuff. I think we all needed more joy during that time and everyone decorated earlier that year. And then I think it just kind of stuck. At least that's how I remember it. I think my husband definitely was a purist and did not want any Christmas decor up until well after Thanksgiving, but now he is coming along to the idea of it. And I think I mentioned earlier in this video that we were ordering a new Christmas tree this year finally, and it was supposed to be same-day delivery from Home Depot, and we actually think it was stolen by the delivery driver. It was marked as delivered. We were home all day. Nothing showed up on our doorbell cameras where like you like have notifications for like someone's at your door. And we looked around at all of our neighbors' houses. They didn't have any trees delivered. Like we had texted people. And then we looked at the delivery photo, and normally they like take a picture of the package being in front of your front door or your porch or whatever. And this was like such a zoomed in picture. It was just the like tracking shipping label. You couldn't see anything else, which we find very, very suspicious. So now Christian has to go to like Home Depot in person to confirm our like refund or something, and then we can order another Christmas tree from them. But that's a little bit frustrating that I'm pretty sure our delivery driver snatched our pretty new Christmas tree. So we're still sitting in our house on November 9th. This is Sunday that I'm recording the voiceover, and no Christmas tree. This big empty corner in our living room is very empty, and it's kind of nice to have all of like the free space and like no decorations, because we're going to lean into the Christmas decor this year. So there's going to be a lot out for the rest of the year. So I'm kind of just trying to be patient and enjoy like the calmness and simplicity of our home right now, even though I love the decor. I want my tree out now. I'm ready for all of it to get started, but that's kind of the holdup for us. So once that's in though, you guys can definitely be expecting a Christmas decorate with me video. Normally with all the dog hair in our house, I just let the things like this chair and the couch go uncleaned. That's not the right word. Unvacuumed. I vacuum my floors every day because I have to, or else it's just really, really bad and like tumbleweed dust bunnies everywhere. But it always feels nice when I get around to finally doing all of like the detail work of de-shedding the home. So this chair looks so fresh and clean when normally like the little skirt of it is covered in dog hair. Now we're gonna go and wipe down the mantle of our fireplace, not our mantle, our hearth. And this is actually a painted hearth. I didn't even buy special paint. It used to be a stone material, and I'm just really shocked at how well this paint has held up. It's just basic wall paint from like Home Depot, I think, just Behr brand, nothing fancy. And it's just like 2 or 3 coats. I have seen no scratching on this, and like y'all, my kids are rough on this. They color on it, they play on it, toys are on it, and it's really held up beautifully. Now, the last thing I'm working on in this project is prepping this Facebook Marketplace dresser. I showed you in our last video, we picked this up for our daughter's rooms because they need a different shaped dresser to fit all of the furniture because they're gonna start sharing a room, yada, yada, yada. So today I was finally going through with a rag and what's it called? A magic eraser and cleaning this up because it was nasty from the previous house. I also talked about how in the previous video, it was in really good shape on the inside of all of the drawers, but the outside of it was really beat up. And I've discovered from cleaning it and spending a lot of time up close and personal, the wood is just some of the softest wood I've ever like experienced. Like my nail pressing too hard on it created a huge scratch. So it's just very delicate furniture, I guess. Also, I definitely don't recommend using a magic eraser on furniture like this. I was definitely just removing layers of the stain and the finish. Thankfully, I didn't care too much about this piece of furniture. I wanted this to get clean more than I wanted to save the finish. I don't mind refinishing this one day in the future if I feel called to, but the magic eraser was really rough on this. But we're just gonna get all of the, oh, there's my air fryer. Sorry, I'm cooking while I'm trying to film this voiceover. But here we are just kind of cleaning this down, making me actually feel good about the girls using this all the time, getting all the dust and the gross stuff out of here, and getting one step closer to moving my girls in one room together and having to do an entire room makeover flip for my son's bedroom because it's currently pink. It's the nursery right now for our daughter Daisy, so that room was literally ceiling to floor pink, everything pink. And we're gonna go in the opposite direction for him and go floor to ceiling blue. Very excited for that makeover to come, and this dresser was kind of step 1 to getting both girls in the same room. But that's going to be it on this video. Our house is really clean now in the main areas where we're decorating, and I feel ready for Christmas decor. I'm just waiting on that Home Depot tree to be reordered and come back to our house, and then I can share all of the fun holiday festive decorating. So I hope you guys are having a good season so far and are getting your homes ready and excited, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!